my next guest is willing to go to extreme measures for the health of her family. Now, she's generated a lot of buzz for her unconventional approach, arguing there's a different way of raising a child. She's called on obstetricians, midwives, pediatricians, and holistic healers to get answers for her new book, The Kind Mama. And she's certainly not clueless when it comes to a clean, healthy way of living. Please welcome Alicia Silverstone. Coming over, Alicia. My goodness, the book is fabulous.
Thank you.
But there are a lot of parenting books out there. Why did you decide to enter into the foray and give advice on how to raise kids, how to get pregnant, how to do all those fun things?
Well, I saw some women in my life having the most extraordinary, blissful, beautiful experiences with pregnancy, birth, and motherhood, and I was so inspired by them.
So the book's very much focused on subtle things you can do to make yourself healthier. But
yes.
I understand that wasn't your tradition personally. When did you change?
Yeah.
What got you going?
I definitely made a big change in my life, maybe when I was 21. And really, it came down to my dog.
Your dog?
It was my dog. I loved my dog so much, and I slept with my dog and kissed my dog, and I just had to wonder why I was choosing to love him so much, but these other animals I was cutting up and eating them. So for me, it was a moral thing. But what happened as a result of it was so lucky, because about 2 weeks in, I started to feel so different. I had so much more energy. I ditched my asthma inhaler, my allergy shots stopped. I lost all the acne, the cystic acne, my body got more trim. So I wanted to put all of that information into a guide so that women could have that other experience that they deserve.
So Alicia's book shows how even small changes can make a huge difference in your life and your kids' life. So I want to check it out. Okay. So I've been brought in a mommy panel filled with moms and want-to-be moms, all eager to get some advice from Alicia. So let's get to the first question. It's coming from new mom, Brooke.
I'm a new mom to a beautiful baby girl. I heard you started potty training your child at 6 months old. Is that true? How the heck did you do it?
Yeah, how the heck did you potty train a 6-month-old?
I never potty trained my son, ever, because what I do, I like to think of myself as the potty whisperer. I practiced this thing called elimination communications. So what I do is when, I just follow his cues. When you wake up, right when they wake up from a nap or whatever, or after they eat, they usually have to pee. And so Bear has not gone, he didn't go and poo-poo in a diaper from the time he was 8 months on.
Oh my goodness.
Saves tons of money on diapers, less waste, less mess to clean up, and it's super fun. You get to connect in this really fun way. You're like, I got it right, and they're like, yeah, you got it right.
Well, I will aspire to get my grandkids pottying trained by the time they're 8 months. All right, next question comes from Donna. Let's walk over to her. She's in our audience, and she's got an interesting question that I understand. Thanks for joining us, Donna.
Oh.
Right, to turn it over to the pro, Donna.
Ross, hello, Alicia.
Hi.
I know you lead a very healthy vegan lifestyle with your child. I was wondering, what exactly do you feed him in a typical day?
Well, I feed him grains and beans and vegetables and healthy snacks, and some of the food is here. We can show you.
Come on over, let's show you. Kids are like the canary in the coal mine. And I think a lot of times you don't appreciate that the subtle things, like you mentioned cystic acne for yourself and
yes.
inhalers, and these things aren't normal. They're not supposed to happen.
No.
Rarely they should, because we're all a little different, but on the whole, they shouldn't. And I think what you're arguing, and you did in the book very nicely, is that these kinds of fundamental changes in how we feed our kids creates a system that prevents that. So please be very specific about what you feed Bear Blue.
So he likes to have almond butter porridge, which we call peanut butter porridge, but it's almond butter. And then, for lunches, when he goes to his little preschool, I make him brown rice sushi with, just some avocado. And then snack, we give him, like a brown rice cake with almond butter. Loves that.
Lisa raised all 4 of her kids as vegetarians, but we always give them liquid vitamins like this, because I wanted to make sure they had B12 and anything else they may have been missing. Do you have to do that with Bear? Well,
Bear breastfeeds, so he gets it from me. So I feel like and because I eat all this, but I will need to go there later, yes, for B12 for sure.
That's helpful.
Thank you.
Next question comes from Amy via Skype.
My husband and I are trying to conceive a baby, but it's not as easy as we thought. Do you have any advice?
So Lisa, what is your advice here?
read the kind mama because it's going to turn you into a clean, mean baby-making machine. This is a no deprivation diet. The food is delicious. And
So you're replacing this with what's over here?
yes. So these are your core, you need to have greens and you want tons of fiber. And the kind mama, all the foods are high fiber, so that's great. But almond butter, whole grains, if you're having bread, whole grain breads, and beans. Beans are so high in iron and they are so high in protein.
Is this what you eat? All this
Not
fiber?
out of a can, though, but I do.
So how are your bowel movements then with this much fiber?
Perfect. 2 to 3 times a day.
Hot dog, I like it. All right, listen,
Yeah.
Alicia, wonderful book, it really is. The Kind Mama, it's available now. We'll be right back. Nice and done.